We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Frankie Montas will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So stepping in, Willie Adames. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 2 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jose.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sent on the ground out to second. Barreto fields cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Yonny Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Just hung in there on that one. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first down.
Batting second, the third baseman, Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Chopper foul. Ground ball right into the shift. Adames picks it up. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, no outfielder,
Chris Davis next to bat, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's set, and the pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the A's. Still no score. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Choi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he lifts it in the air to right field. Piscotty will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. On he pops it up, but this will land untouched.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Hit out towards second. Barreto's got it to second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Stephen.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he's crawled out on a close play at third. Ready with the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, so digging in now, Chris Herman.
The catcher, number 5, Chris.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped up. Chapman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Daniel Robertson. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Chad Pinder will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
Now playing first.
Third inning, no score to this point.
19, Chad Pinder.
Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Wendell blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Franklin Barreto, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Barreto on at first, nobody out. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
The 1-2. The runner in scoring position with none out. This is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And he'll make it back in safely at third. 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning, and yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Hit to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Jose Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
No balls and a strike to count. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball, and he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a fastball right down Hegenberger. It's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Just keeping him close. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he is in there. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Herman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The A's lead this one 2-1. Chad Pinder, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 10.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you again, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
That evens it up 1-1. Piscotty has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In there, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
In now, Jose Martinez.
Now batting, left fielder.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Scooped up. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Ready for another chance? Yandy Diaz comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Davis going back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Choi rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Roy, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a...
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Davis. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate, and 6 of them score. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are in front, 7-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The Athletic.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Standing in, Franklin Barreto. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to Franklin Barreto.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Striding in for Oakland, Austin Allen. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And now a pitch on the way. popped up. Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Striding into the box, Daniel Robertson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded to short. Simeon's there. And he's safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-2 game.
Well, with that base hit, D-Ro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. The 0-2 delivery. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Davis is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Up next for the Rays, Ji-Man Choi. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to happen here again. At least not intentionally, not with a lead like this.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Rays are out in front, 11-2. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. skied into straightaway right. Renfro is there, one away.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Now at the plate, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Pinder. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is low, ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Kiermaier. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And the pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there to put it away for route number 1.
The catcher, number 5.
In now, Chris Herman. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Yusmeiro Petit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now back, second base.
Ready for another shot now, Daniel Robertson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 home. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Popped up. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Now the A's designated hitter, Robbie Grossman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Robertson for the force out, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Joey Wendell. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So striding in, Willie Adames. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
Digging in now, Austin Allen. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here it comes. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Now batting.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The third baseman.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. A ball and a strike. Castillo is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Again, a 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Standing in, Chad Pinder. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
That's a ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. The 2-2. Weekly hit to third. And the tag gets him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty's going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Jake Diekman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 35.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Diekman is specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 2.
So striding forward now, Yandy Diaz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit out towards second, on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Settling in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
2 balls and no strikes to Chris Herman. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Daniel Robertson would be next. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Joaquin Soria comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Tampa Bay leads this one 13-4. Ready. Piscotty starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Renfroe is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
1-1.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now back, second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
Stepping in now, Franklin Barreto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And this one's in the dirt. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Last strike now for Oakland. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Rays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
13-4 the way this one ends. Tampa Bay used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Yonny Chirinos with his 4th win. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Oakland A's. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Davis, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Hunter.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And it's fouled away. Wendell, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. From the belt, the pitch hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Glasnow will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Next up for the A's, Marcus Semien. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. First pitch coming, here it is. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien. 6th home run on the season for him, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that. Blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a liner. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
That is good.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Want to welcome those of you just tuning in. We're in the first inning with 2 away. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah. Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that.
Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The first baseman, Steven.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The right fielder.
When he started this game.
Let's play ball.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw to first. Hats off to that one. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stage. In this one, they're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And Dan Dero, these A's as they begin play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 8.
Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Lowe A 25-year-old, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 2nd.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Fouled away. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Another one sent foul. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 2-0. Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Canha, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now Canha smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this one, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat that was going a long way.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Austin Allen. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that's through for a hit.
Batting 9. The catcher, number 5. Chris Herman.
At the plate, Chris Herman. He swings and grounds it to short. Zobrist on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Joey Wendell. His career numbers in this matchup, pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded weakly toward third. Chapman's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The A's lead it 3-0. Chris Davis next to bat. The matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Throwing to second.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. The tag gets one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The right fielder, number 19.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. From the belt, the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Into the box now, Willie Adames. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Willie Adames.
First pitch on its way.
Hey.
To first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
One out here in the Tampa Bay 4th, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Meadows swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Fouled off. Lined into right, a base hit. So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
For Tampa Bay.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lowe. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Fouled away. Meadows on second. Renfroe on at first with 2 down. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show, Saturday baseball, after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Canha. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lined hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Allen playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Meadows moving back. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the A's add on more. It's now a 5-0 game.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
The batter, number 22.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. Back-to-back homers.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Brendan McKay answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Matt Chapman. He doubled his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Hit out towards second, and that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the A's 7, the Rays nothing. Now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Davis is under it, 1 out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. He singled his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 5.
Striding in once again, Chris Herman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And right into the shift. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Joey Wendell. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. So now it's Mark Hanna.
The designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Smoke toward the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Line toward right center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And that's the second out. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 8-0. Now batting, Willie Adames. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Willie Adames.
Line drive to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Digging hard. He's headed for third. Throw won't get him.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. Still 8-0. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Kiermaier is right there, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 2.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple as it remains an 8-0 ball game. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
So coming to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 0-2 once more. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
0-1's the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down to the plate now is the designated hitter, Mark Canha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Renfroe will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Allen. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees, strike 1. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Too high. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A's are gone in order as the lead holds at 8-0. Stepping up now, Chris Herman. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Joey Wendell digs in now as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Digging in once again, Willy Adames. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Austin Meadows. He tripled last time up. He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
This is pulled into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Wendell is on his way home. He'll score easily, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
The left field.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. First in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the one. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The A's lead this one 8-1. Bottom of the inning now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a ball 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Digging in, Ji-Man Choi starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much, stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lowe, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The third baseman,
now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Jake Diekman answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Diekman is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Piscotty has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Rays down to their final out now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to take care of him, and the A's are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Athletics jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Daniel Mengden earned his 5th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Tyler Glasnow permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes.